Welcome back to the Counting of the Omer. My name is Mike Sutcliffe. I'm one of the pastors here at Fringe Ministries. Today is day 38, a table in the wilderness. Exodus 25:30 reads, "And you shall set the bread of the presence on the table before me at all times." In the holy place of the tabernacle, just outside the most holy place, stood a table, and on it were 12 loaves of bread, one for each tribe. This was the bread of presence, Lechem haPanim, literally the bread of the face. This bread was not a sacrifice to be burned, nor a meal to be consumed by the people. It was a sign of communion, a symbol of God's desire to dwell with his people in a lasting relationship. The bread was renewed every Sabbath and was to remain continually before the face of Yahweh. It was a picture of constancy, that even in the shifting seasons of the wilderness, Israel remained in his view, in his care, and at his table. This wasn't a table of survival, it was a table of belonging. To eat at someone's table in ancient culture meant you were at peace with them. You were safe and you were known. God was showing Israel, you are not wanderers. I've made space for you with me. And when Yeshua took the bread and gave thanks and broke it, he fulfilled this picture entirely. This is my body, which is given for you. Now the invitation is even more personal and eternal. What does it mean that God sets a table in the wilderness? It means that in the dry, uncertain, in-between seasons of life, he is not far off. He isn't just sending manna from a distance. He's inviting you to come near, to draw close, to sit down, and to rest in relationship. The bread of the presence is more than a symbol of provision. It's a symbol of belonging. It tells you that you have a place at his table, not because you earned it, but because he made it for you. Think about it. The God of heaven, holy, eternal, consuming in glory, desires fellowship with you. In the center of a desert, he establishes a sanctuary. And in the heart of that sanctuary, he lays out bread. Daily life, familiar, humble, yet scared. Because love doesn't only speak from the mountain, it makes a seat for you in the middle of the camp. In Messiah, this becomes even more stunning. Yeshua offers himself not just as a host, but as the bread. He satisfies your hunger for peace, identity, forgiveness, and communion. He doesn't just provide, he becomes the provision. So maybe the question isn't, will God provide? Maybe it's, will I come to the table? Will I slow down long enough to sit? Will I stop striving long enough to listen? Will I stop only seeking provision and instead learn to cherish his presence? He prepares a table, even here, even now. Let me ask a question. Do you see God's table as a place of intimacy or just provision? What's keeping you from sitting with him, not for what he gives, but for who he is? Let's pray together. Yahweh, thank you for preparing a table in the middle of the wilderness. You see us, you sustain us, but more than that, you want to be with us. Yeshua, you are the living bread. Teach us to hunger for communion with you, not just comfort. Help us to sit, to remember, and to remain in your presence. Well, friends, thank you for joining me for today's Counting of the Omer, and I hope that it was a blessing for you. And if it was, that you would share it with a friend today. And I hope that you'll join me tomorrow as we continue day 39.